This is a recipe for a burrito chicken bowl with rice. Some of the ingredients you'll need are things like 1 pound of chicken, 1 can of black beans, 1 can of whole kernel corn, half an onion, 1 bell pepper, and your favorite taco seasoning. To try to make ours a little healthier, we used a low sodium taco seasoning. To make the recipe, you will need the following tools and utensils: 1 large bowl, a colander, 1 large skillet, a rice cooker or pot, a cutting board, a spoon, a knife, and a can opener. We'll first want to start by washing our hands. We will start with 1 large yellow onion. Cut the top and bottom off and peel it. We will then cut the onion down the middle to make 2 halves. We will then slice and dice 1 half of the onion. Slide your diced onion into a bowl. We'll use it later. Next we'll take our green pepper, cut the top off, slice it into fourths, and cut out the white interior, including the seeds. Take one of the fourths and cut them into strips, then dice those strips. Once diced, slide the pepper into the bowl with the onions. Repeat these steps until you get all of the pepper cut up. For our recipe, our rice cooker called for about 1 cup of rice, but for other rice cookers, follow the instructions for your desired amount. If you're going to be using a bowl, follow the instructions on the back of the bag of rice. Make sure that you are thoroughly washing your rice. Doing so will remove the starch and lessen the chance of foam spilling over the edge of the pot. After washing the rice, fill the rice pot up to the specified fill line. Our rice cooker had us just put the pot in the cooker and flip the switch to cook, but each rice cooker will have slightly different instructions. After our rice starts cooking, we'll need to get our chicken ready to cook. Dice each chicken breast and put it in a bowl separate from the peppers and onions. Use your can opener to open your can of corn, and then use the same can opener to open your can of beans. Once we get the can of beans open, we'll need to drain all the fluid from the beans. We'll then take the beans and put them in a colander so we can rinse them. Make sure you run the beans under running water and then gently sift them so you can try to get the excess water out of the beans after rinsing. Once you're finished with the beans, you can take the corn and drain the liquid out of the corn. When you're done draining the corn, you can mix it with the beans in the colander. Now that all our prep work's done, we can turn the stove on medium-high. Once the skillet's hot, add in a little olive oil. Once your oil's mixed around, you can add your mixture of onions and peppers. Sauté the vegetables until they're a little bit softer and a little bit darker. Once the vegetables are sautéed, you can move them out of the center. After the vegetables are moved, you can add your chicken into the middle. Cook your chicken until the outside turns from pink to white. Once your chicken's cooked, you can add the beans and the corn mixture that we made earlier. Make sure you then stir that in and around the pot. Continue cooking your mixture until the new ingredients have heated up. Next, grab your favorite taco seasoning and spread it evenly over the mixture. After your packet's been added, add 3/4 of a cup of water to the mixture. After you pour in your water, make sure you stir the mixture so that all the ingredients get coated by the seasoning. After stirring, let it simmer for a little while so that the mixture can thicken up, and make sure you turn the heat down while you let it simmer. After you let it simmer for a couple minutes, you can remove the lid and stir it up to make sure everything is equally coated and simmered correctly. Once the rice is finished cooking, you can serve yourself a bowl. Then add your burrito mixture and you will be ready to eat. Enjoy!